What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing another shoe custom video. This time it's on a pair of Nike slides. I got a white pair, but you can also do it on a black pair. You'll just have to do an extra step. After my Air Force One Louis Vuitton video, I had a ton of stencils left over, so that's what I'm going to be using on these. But before I get started, if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe and leave a like on this video. I want to try and get to 75 likes. And if you have any video suggestions, leave a comment below. I have a few videos that I'm working on right now. One of them is where I turn $100 into $1,000, and I also have some shoe custom videos I'm working on. So make sure you're subscribed to see those. But yeah, there's only a couple steps of this custom, and the end result's pretty cool. So let's get started with the video. To get started, I'm going to use some leather prep and deglazer to take off the black paint on the shoe. Sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy in this video. I'm sick while I'm recording this. Once you get it all off, use a hairdryer to dry up the leather, that way the paint will stick. Now for the base coat, I'm going to be using some Gold Angelus leather paint. I'll leave a link in the description for all the supplies. For some reason the gold paint is especially thin, so it's going to take about 8 to 10 coats to get a solid gold color. And if you don't feel like waiting for the paint to dry in between coats, you can use a hairdryer to speed up the process. Here's what they look like after about 9 coats of paint. It doesn't have to be perfect since we're going to be covering most of this up with brown. Now the next step is to start adding in our stencils. In my last video I did this using transfer paper, but I don't want the design to be too crowded, so I'm going to be doing it by hand this time. Here's how they look after I got everything in place. Before going in and painting over everything, it's important to go back and apply pressure and heat to the stencils to make sure that they're on well. If you don't do this, there's a good chance that the paint's going to leak under the stencil and it's just going to look really bad when you take them off. Now I'm going to go in with some Angelus brown and paint over everything. For now I'm just going to focus on painting the outer parts of the shoe, and then I'll go back in with a smaller brush and do the details. The nice thing about the brown paint is that it's a lot darker than the gold, so it's only going to take about 2 or 3 coats to get a nice even finish. Once you're done with that, the last step is to go back in and remove all the stencils. The best way to do this is with an X-Acto knife, but you can also do it with your fingers. And if you did it right, you should be left with nice crisp shapes and none of the paint will have leaked. But if any of the shapes are messed up, you can always go back in and redo it. Here's the final product. The brown looks a little shiny, so the way to fix that is to spray it with some matte finisher. And that's going to wrap it up for this custom. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to order a pair, you can message me on Instagram at visionofmylens. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
I've been following your trail, you don't hide it well. Yeah, I should've played it safe, kept my eye on ya, but I didn't. Now your venom's in my bloodstream. Yeah, you got me exposed, then you dug deep. Oh, Cobra, Cobra, cold-blooded, no love. I let you in, shed my skin. Cobra, Cobra, cold-blooded, no love. I let you in, shed my skin.